Hi everybody, welcome to Vikendi on the PlayStation 4. This is of course PUBG, and today's video is going to be a walkthrough of a chicken dinner. This is the sort of chicken dinner that I get on a regular basis, which is the low kill chicken dinner. This is the one kill chicken dinner. But it kind of shows off my playstyle in solos. I mean, this playstyle can work for duos and squads as well. So as you can see, there's the flight path across the island, southwest and northeast. So I'm going to jump sort of to northwest island, to a town that doesn't have a name. At right angles to the flight path. You'll probably see me put a little marker down in a second, or when the plane starts coming in. And the idea of all this is to be able to get into a situation where you avoid early gunfights and you can loot in peace. The reason for this is early gunfights, especially if you go somewhere busy, like castle or mansion, or on the other maps places like school or Pachinki, or the various other places, is that the early gunfights in PUBG, especially on consoles, Xbox and PlayStation, can be a bit janky when you've got lots of people with buildings running around and the frames drop, and it's a bit of a lottery about who wins. So if you can get yourself away from those early gunfights, get yourself to the edge of the map, get yourself to it doesn't have to be a built-up area, but an area that's got enough houses to kind of loot up, or clusters of houses you can loot up, which luckily on Vikendi there's loads of. It means that you avoid those early gunfights. Someone might drop with you, and then you can either choose to avoid them or you can go and hunt them down. But it enables you to get a good solid core of kit. And then if you're lucky with the circle, like I am with this particular drop, it means you can then come into the circle on what we call the quiet side. Now this is critical, I think, to winning chicken dinners, or increasing your chance of winning chicken dinners. So the quiet side of the circle is the side of the circle where the least number of people will be. So there you go. So you can see the circle is sort of on the west of the island, and that's where I'm flying to. And if you remember, the flight path was southwest to northeast, and the majority of people will drop along the flight path onto named towns and villages along that flight path, because they just do. It's human nature in PUBG. As the game develops, as the meta changes, you do find people go further afield. But generally this is the case. So straight away in this particular game, I'm on the quiet side of the circle. There's not going to be that many people here, so I know that as I move into the circle, I'm not going to be bumping into that many people. And the majority of people will be fighting and killing each other. Now, I've just heard a aeroplane coming towards me. Now, I think Vikendi is perfect for supply drops, for picking them up. I pick up more supply drops on Vikendi than on any of the other maps. Now, what I do here is I quickly look at the map just to make a decision, right? Because I'm on foot, I haven't got a vehicle. Where do I think it's going to land, and is it towards where lots of people will be? Because if it was more towards the centre, I wouldn't avoid it. But because it's on the edge, I'm going to be careful. Like here, I'm going to approach it from an angle, because a supply drop attract people. They'll be in vehicles, they'll be riding towards it. They want that powerful weapon, they want that Groza, they want that AUG, they want that AWM, hint hint, or they want that. Is it the Mark 24, the MK24, and the other one? So, I'm being very careful here. There's nobody around. I've had a good look. I smoke the supply drop to give myself a little bit of cover, because, you don't know what's going to happen when you get in there. And it's an AWM, so it's like, ooh, right. So I'm going to change my M16, take the 4x off, pick up the AWM, and then realise I haven't got enough capacity to carry all the ammo, so I've got to start dropping stuff. It's all hectic, because I think someone could be creeping up on me right now. But because I'm in the smoke, I'm relatively safe. And then I've got to try and remember to put everything on before I run away. And the adrenaline, this is almost like being in the final circle for chicken dinner, this, when you're thinking, oh, I really want this, I want the level 3 helmets, because level 3 helmets and level 3 vests win chicken dinners. In fact, I probably win this chicken dinner because I'm wearing a level 3 helmet and not a level 2. So I've got my kit. I make a quick run off, and now we're into the last 10 minutes of the circle. So I've crept in again. Actually, no, this isn't the last 10 minutes of the circle. I'm thinking. I've backed off. Right, sorry. Yeah, I went away and now I'm retreating. Now, I've got back to where the supply drop is. The reason why I'm waiting here is because there was another chap off to my sort of northwest who was going into a house, and I'm fully expecting him to come this way. As it is, he doesn't. I'm just checking out. I'm waiting. I'm being very, very careful. In solos in PUBG, for me, it's all about gathering information and then making a decision on it and not giving information away. So you don't want to take wild shots at people if you can avoid it, because you're going to give away your position. You don't want to be moving around too much because you can give away your position, although you do really want to be jiggling left and right. So I'm not really doing that now to avoid the possibility of a headshot. So if you imagine where I landed, which was a little bit further to the northwest, and we're going to the frozen lake at Goroka, that if you were to draw a line from where I landed to there to where the original flight path was, if you drew it, it's pretty much a straight line, and that is virtually a perfect quiet entrance to the circle. There's going to be the most minimum number of people. Now, I happen to have loads of energy drinks, so I'm just kind of boosting up before I start making a move. Fully aware. Now, as you can see, I've got an M416. It's my close-up weapon with the red dot. And I've got the AWM with the 4x and a silencer. On Vikendi, the blue moves very slowly, so you don't need to go too early. But, of course, if you run into a gunfight, there's always the possibility that time speeds up. Now, what I'm doing now is I'm just looking around. Is there somebody at that house to my left? Is that guy behind me going to be coming onto me? And obviously in Vikendi, we have the added thing of footprints in the snow. So if he saw my footprints, he could start following me. So that's why I'm using the top right shoulder button, pressing down on that and having a good look. Again, do you see how slow the blue is? I'm just taking a pause, having a look around. Is there anybody near me? Listening out for those gunshots that are going to tell me where other players are, because when you hear a gunshot, depending on what type of gunshot it is, that'll tell you how many players are there in close proximity. If it's an SMG or an assault rifle on rapid fire, those players are probably quite close together. If it's a sniper shot, bang, and then a space and a bang, there's a player there, but he's shooting at somebody further away. So now just kind of looking around. It's very open here. I like the fact that I've got my ghillie suit though, and we've got these lumps of grass. I'm still very nervous about this guy. Right, there we go. So got some gunfire to the south. And what you tend to do is you listen for the gunfire, jiggle around, and then look at the kill feed. Right, so we're down to 13 left. Someone just killed somebody with an ump. Okay, so they're that way. Now, again, I'm just looking kind of northish because I'm very aware that people might have been in those houses. So now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to wait here. I've got the right colour ghillie suit, and I'm just going to gather information. Next circle has appeared, and as you can see, it's pretty close to me, so I can get there no problem. We've got 1 minute 20 seconds to the next circle, and I'm just going to chill out on the edge of the circle, thinking, right, okay, so people are attracted to buildings. That's another thing. People really enjoy running to buildings and getting inside in the final circles because they think that's the best place to be. The best place to be, in my opinion, I mean, it does change from map to map and situation to situation, is on the edge of the circle in good cover. I mean, I'm not in good cover here, but I've got a ghillie suit and I'm lying in the grass. So I'm pretty well hidden. Now I know that there's people to my south, so I'm just looking out. And what I'm doing is I'm moving away from that gunfire because there's lots of firing going on, but nobody's dying. So that means that people are firing each other, maybe from longer ranges, and so there's probably a larger concentration. Right, somebody just died then to an ump again, probably at longer ranges. So I'm thinking, well, I'm going to go in this way. Also, if you look at the mini map in the bottom right corner, you'll see the open area to the left of the mini map, and I'm thinking that might be the best place to go, depending on where the next circles go. Because again, people are attracted to buildings. There's no way I want to be on the lake because it's too open. But again, I'm just locking that camera with the top right shoulder button and just spinning around, just looking around, seeing if I could see anybody, gathering that information. You tend to look to the edges of trees, look to the edges of rocks, because that's where people tend to hang out. That's where they tend to look about. Trying not to move, because obviously that would give away my position. And now, just looking, right, so now I'm trying to decide what's the best way into the circle, where the cover's going to be, and where are people going to be coming from. People could be coming from that gap on my left, or they could be sort of rotating round that way. So I'm just looking both ways, just thinking, staying near I mean, trees aren't great cover, but if you do start taking fire, and you can figure out where that fire's coming from, you can spin around to the other side of the tree. Again, I'm very aware that someone might rotate round to that gap by that rock on the left. So move up to here. Again, I'm still thinking someone could run around there. Oh, there's that other gap on the right. You know, are they going to rotate that way, or are they going to be going around sort of on the lake side of the frozen lake? Again, the blue is coming in very, very slowly, so I'm just thinking, right, let's just keep gathering information, keep jiggling around, keep looking. Ready with the 416 now. We're down to 6. Someone just got killed, maybe to an SKS, maybe. So we're coming in. So now I'm thinking, right, where am I going to go? And I'm thinking, right, I'm probably going to tuck myself up against these rocks. My feelings in these final circles is to play, well, I play very passively. If I have to get into a gunfight, I will get into a gunfight and I will kill people. But ideally, I want everybody else to kill each other first and to give away their positions. Now, I've heard somebody on the other side of this rock, I think, and it's quite a nice rock this, so I figure if I go up here, I can have a look around and see if I see anybody. Also, the fact that I've got the AWM, which is this amazing sniper rifle, which is a one-shot kill to the head on everything, apart from if you've got full health and a level 3 helmet on. And it's got a sniper on, it's got a suppressor on, so I'm quite keen to have a go with it actually. It's always a shame to have an ADM. Right, I've just seen that guy down on the ice, down by the house. 5 people left. I just want to gather information. Where is everybody? Where is everybody? Because I tell you, a headshot with an AWM or a Kar 98 or the MK 24, you know, one-shot kills are great. They're one of the best feelings in PUBG, apart from winning a chicken dinner. So down to 4. That was some gunfire down by the house. More gunfire down by the lake. Right, down to 3. So now it's like, right, okay, so we're really on now. So there's me and 2 others. Where are they? So I know there's someone down by the lake. But where's the other guy? Are they going to show themselves? And are they going to stop so that I can pop off a headshot with my AWM? So now I decide, okay, the blue's coming in, I need to get off this rock. Using an adrenaline boost, get to full boost. Very important to stay fully boosted in these final circles if you can, because it gives you the ability to heal automatically. So when you come under fire and you haven't got time to apply a bandage or a first aid kit or a make kit, your boost will be automatically filling your health bar up. So again, I know I've got the cover, so it's just a case again of gathering information. Where are the other players? Ideally, at this situation, I want them to fire at each other. I want them to see each other. So come round. So I'm looking over to the blue over on my right. Can I see anybody there? Right. I see a guy running far, sort of 190 in a white ghillie suit. See, the white ghillie suit isn't brilliant, is it, when you're running against the... So he's gone behind there. Now, where's he gone? Where has he gone? Now, the other guy just died to the play zone. So he must have been trapped or something. Right, there's my ghillie suit guy. Have a go at him. And I think I either hit him there and damaged him there, or I do damage him again. So this is bolt action sniper versus bolt action sniper. Who will have the best aim? So I'm just reloading, taking my time. I haven't got the circle. And so this guy makes, and the other guy doesn't have, the circle is in that open area. So we're just looking at each other. He pokes. I hit him and he hits me at exactly the same time, but my level 3 helmet saves me. And because he's damaged, he dies. So anyway, hope you liked the video. Put any questions, comments down below. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you again soon.